Hello everyone, welcome to my 5MB Excel class once again. I'm uploading this video after quite a long time. However, you will find it very interesting. So in my Excel classes, I came across to such question that whether we can actually set conditional format to the Excel charts. So I gave it a thought and I found that it is indeed possible to conditionally format the Excel chart where I can display my maximum revenue and the minimum revenue with other revenue figures. So how can we do this? This is a real question. I will show you how we can do this with a practical example. So let's jump in. I have a database of different flight classes of 2 years, 2017 and 2018. And what I will do, firstly, I will put this into a pivot table so that I can make animated slicers and I can play with these slicers and make the chart dynamic. So to make a pivot table, we can either go to insert and press on pivot table, or we can press Alt and V from the keyboard and prepare the pivot table. So what I will do is I will create this pivot table in a new worksheet, and as you can see, my revenue table is been highlighted as a range, so it's perfect setup for a pivot table. So I'll press OK, and now I will put the grid lines off so that it looks like a canvas to me. And now I will put my months in the row section and revenue in the value section. And what I will do, I will transform these numbers to currency, right? So I can go to home and press on this dollar sign, or I can press right click, go to format cells or number format. I will prefer number format in this instance, and then I can go to the currency option and put the decimal off. Okay, and press OK. It's done, right? So what I will do is I will put a data table that updates with my pivot table. I'm putting this manual table because when I add new series to a chart, it will be updated dynamically. But try to uh, when I try to include any new series to my existing pivot chart, it's not possible. That's why uh, I'm creating this manual data table. I'll put my max min here as an additional data series. So I will refer to the month and drag it, but you cannot refer the revenue or any other numeric value to any of the cells, because it eventually gets to this get pivot data formula. So what I will do is I will manually write the reference cell number here. Okay, I'm quite happy with this, and I will drag it all the way down, and if you want you can put the sum here as well. So these are similar, so no worries. Now I will put my maximum number here in any of the cell, and also I will do the same with my minimum numbers. So I will put if this value equals max within this range, press F4. So if this value equals to the maximum number, it will return this value, right? Function F4, I need to press function F4 here as well, but 2 times. I need to make the row rather freeze or absolute, right? Not the row. I would rather need to put the column as absolute, right? So that I can refer to my next formula. So this is the formula. Oh, I didn't put my false figure here, and should be nothing. Okay. Now I will Control C copy and put this here as well, and instead of maximum I will write minimum here, and I will press enter. Now I will drag it to the remaining cells, and it will bring up the maximum value within this revenue values, and also do the same with the minimum, right? And I will put the $sign. Okay, perfect. Now what I will do, I will prepare my first chart, right? The column chart here. So I'll press Alt F1, and here you go. You can see the chart here. I will write this as monthly revenue. Okay. I will just customize few things. Let's put the font very smaller one. Yep. Okay. Remove the grid lines, and I will change the fill from here to a darker one, and put a solid borderline like this. Okay, and I will go to the data side. Here's this is the series options, and I will reduce the gap width so that it will make the bars more thick. Okay, now it looks good. Okay, so what I will do now is, yeah, I have some formatting remaining. I put the shape to no fill and outline as no outline, so it becomes transparent to me and it looks good now. I will add the data labels here as well. So, okay, I will make it bold also. It looks good to me. Let's put them as bold as well. Okay, perfect. Now what I need to do is I need to put this maximum and minimum to this chart so that I can conditionally format these bars. So I will Control C copy, and what I will do, I will select the chart and go to paste and go to paste spatial and tick off this categories X level in first column and make it as new series and values in y-axis as columns. So press OK. Okay, it looks clumsy, but you can see there are 2 additional spaces with your existing bar. So this illustrates us that we have 3 bars here. Since we do not have values in every cell, it appears as empty. So not to worry, we will do another trick here. We will press right click, select format data series, and a series overlap section. We will put this to 100% overlap. Now you can see that it's been aligned, and what happened here is the maximum or minimum series has been overlapped with our existing revenue data. So I will show these things as well, that how can we actually play with this. So we need to get rid of this dollar signs here because it looks odd, and there are some overwritten values here. So how can we get rid of this? You need to select the labels here, and you can go to the design format here, and you can make sure that you select the right label. So I have selected the minimum label, and now press right click and select format data labels, go to number and go to custom. Now you have to play with the number formatting here. As you know that the first formatting is for the positive numbers, so I will put a semicolon to separate it, and within the second semicolon I have to provide that how the negative numbers would be formatted, and when I put a third semicolon, it provides the formatting for zeros. So since I left it blank for the zero values, the formatting would disappear. So I will simply press on add, and as you can see, $1 sign disappeared. And now I have to do the same thing with the max data label. Custom 1, 2, 3. Then add zoom. It disappeared as well. So now it looks good to me. Now what I will do is I will add the slicers so that I can play with them. So go to your pivot table, go to analyze, and go to insert slicer. So I will put the year slicer and the flight type slicer. Okay, and for both of these I will select 2 columns from the slicer tools option. Okay, perfect. Let's trim it. Oops. Okay, I will put this in the 2 column as well. Okay, perfect. Now I need to fit these things here. Okay, so if you want, you can remove these titles over here. So you can remove this for the flight type. Okay, remove this from the slicer tools options, and you can put both of them to the back side. Okay, so that you can, pull it up a bit. Okay, perfect. Great. Now, if you select 2017, it dynamically updates. For 2018, it dynamically updates as well. Yep. You can change the color of your bar as well. So for the positive numbers, you can select green, and uh, for the maximum number, you can select green. And for the negative, the minimum ones, you can select the red. Okay, so you need to keep a note of this thing. If I go to the select data option, you can see that revenue title or the series is at the top, and maximum is the next, and minimum is the last one, right? So if we exchange the positions, say for instance, I put the max on top of revenue, then what will happen? It will actually hide your maximum bar, right? So be aware of this, that the columns that has maximum data or have all the data filled, you should put it in the first place. Okay, so you have to be aware of this. So okay, that's fine. It's perfectly working. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please leave your comment and put a like on this video and share within your community so that everyone can learn this. I will see you in the next video, and till then, I wish you good luck with Excel and keep enjoying the Excel. And I have also put my next training course link to this video description, so check it out. See you then. Bye.